Hello chatbots out there. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys out there about what I got to on my Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this week. A mixture of days because it's just been one crazy week. Been here, down, everywhere, and the days just seem to be flying by considering how we're not really doing much. Also, I think the weeks just seem to be blurring together. And yeah, I hope you guys are all staying safe and you've all had a great week. I really can't wait to get my hair cut. My hair looks crazy. I feel like I just shave it all off. So on Thursday I had my lockdown date. Figures I'd finally find someone and it would all be going well when we're in the middle of a bloody pandemic. Just my luck. And yeah, I got up early, had a shower, had some porridge with some banana and honey in, listened to a bit of music, had to redo my vlog from Wednesday because it hadn't uploaded for some reason, which is really frustrating. We sorted that out. My mum was asleep as she'd been up in the night, and my dad went off back to bed from being at work. Older sister was at hers, younger brother was at work, older brother was on the so I think he might have been at work as well, and my younger sister is at a uni flat at the moment. And I then was just doing some drawing, writing a bit of my journal and getting ready for my lockdown date. My older brother kindly brought me up there and I met the person I've been talking to for a while now up the high street, and I went and got a caramel frappe from Coffee Run as they're now doing takeaway, but they're only taking card and not cash. I did not know this, so I was a bit screwed because I didn't have any cash, any card. I didn't have a card on me because I didn't have a card, and this kind lady offered to pay for me, so I got that for free. And I offered to pay what it was and give her the money for how much it cost. She said, "No, don't be silly." So that was really sweet. She said there's still good people in this world. And then I went and me and as I saw, just chatted on the bench, exchanged numbers, chatted about anything and everything, and laughed a lot. And it was really good. Quite good weather, a little bit windy, but yeah, it was still really good. And yeah, I had a really good time, and we're hopefully going to meet you up soon. Hopefully when all this is a lot more less crazy and a little bit more normal, whatever normal is. Then we parted ways and I gave him a little hug and just was like, nice to see you, drive safe. And he went off, I went off to the shops, and on the way back got a few fast naps. Went to the shops and I got my dad's birthday present, and then got some bits and bobs for me, and got some apple juice as I'm obsessed with apple juice at the moment. Don't know why, just love the stuff. Got back, had a sandwich and some of my apple juice, watched Garden Rescue and the Aussie Soaps, wrote a bit of my journal, did some new designs, and then my older brother and my dad and younger brother were sorting out the extension out the back. And my older brother gave my dad an early birthday present, which is a drill to help with the extension. Older sister then popped over for a little bit, keeping our distances of course, as she gave my dad a present. Then she went off, and for tea I think we had pizza, I cannot remember now, cannot remember for the life of me now. And then on Friday got up and it was my dad's birthday, and on Thursday night me and my mum were watching this documentary about sewing through the ages. It's quite interesting, and I helped press up the banner, which I was very proud of. I stood up on the sofa to put the banner up, almost fell over, and I was like, oh my god, but managed to stick the landing and not fall. And so I put that up, and then I had some breakfast and wished my dad a happy birthday. I went onto my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, listened to a bit of music, played with my main Bluetooth doll, and did some arts and crafts. I was just tidying my dolls into the house on my office set. Watched some episodes of Doctor Who and Torchwood and Supernatural, and watched Moana on Disney Plus and Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is probably my favourite Disney film ever, and I watched Tangled and Ever After, and did some colouring in on the colouring app off my phone. Went to the shops and got some bits and bobs and went for a little walk. And then later on in the evening, my older sister and her boyfriend came over, and for tea we all had fishy chips, and we all social distancing, of course, not wanting to spread the disease or get the disease. But we've all been around each other for quite a while now, so I think if we were going to get it, we would have got it by now. we're all being very sensible, keeping a good distance, and we like to have small gatherings in the garden, so we just were out there, even if it was a little bit windy. And then I sorted my beetles out and put those away. Still need to get a few snaps of those. And then my older sister and her boyfriend went off home, and my younger brother went off out. I went off on a massive walk and got some stuff from the shop, and went and got a load of rich snacks. Kind of got a bit lost, so I was a little bit back late than normal. Got back and watched the Aussie soaps and the UK soaps, wrote my journal, had a cup of tea and some toast, and everyone had gone to bed. I then went off to bed myself, and I was just watching some episodes of Wayne on Netflix, and Vic of Dibley and Merlin, and some episodes of Doctor Who and Torchwood, and all these strange episodes of Who's Out There, and then watched some episodes of Good Luck Charlie and Recess on Disney Plus. Then I went off to bed, and then yesterday, so on my Saturday, was super fun. I just spent the whole day watching the last series of 13 Reasons Why, 13 Reasons Why Season 4, and it was amazing. Such a great way to end the show. One of the characters, which is my favourite characters, got killed off. I'm not going to say who, because I didn't want to spoil it for some of you that might not have watched it yet. Definitely go watch it. It's so good. And basically, I am not having favourites in any shows anymore, because my favourites either end up dying or leaving the show, so I'm just like, what's the point? I am literally cursed. And yeah, it was such a great show, really gonna miss it, but it was such a great ending, and so I spent the whole day watching that. I didn't stop unless I needed to go to the bathroom or get food. That was it. So yeah, I was quiet for the whole day because I was just glued to my tablet watching 13 Reasons Why. And I have 2 more episodes of Fuller House, the Full House spin-off, and that's finishing soon with 2 more episodes, so I'm kind of slowly getting my way through that, because I am literally gutted. Can't believe it's finishing, and it's a little bit lighter than 13 Reasons Why, so I watched that first, got a whole lot of emotional, and then I'm going to watch Fuller House later on, which is lovely and happy and cheerful, so I'll be laughing my head off with that. And yeah, I then had Fajitas for tea, which is really good, and watched Cash Tea and BT and Ninja Warrior, played with my main computer doll, did some drawing, wrote a bit of my journal, finished my journal entry for the day and put that away. And then I was just listening to Kylie and doing some arts and crafts and working on some new illustrations, and played in front of my doll drama, worked on the new book I'm working on notes on my phone. And then I went off to bed, and I was watching some episodes of Doctor Who and Torchwood, and watched a bit of Wayne. And then today I got up, and it is a Sunday. I hope you guys are all having a lovely Sunday rest. I got up, had a nice refreshing shower, and it's a little bit gloomy today, so I'm wearing this nice green thin-legged top, so that if it does get a bit warmer, I won't be too hot, but if it is a little bit chilly, I can put my sleeves down. So yeah, good sensible t-shirt, and I had a nice refreshing shower and had some toast and a cup of tea, and my older brother and younger brother and my dad are out sorting out the garden. I did a bit of gardening the other day, I love it, and me and my mum just watched a bit of TV, and I had a cup of tea and was just sorting out my office and my dolls and dollhouse. Finished writing my journal because I forgot to finish it the other day, because I was so tired the other day that I went straight to bed. And I then was just doing some arts and crafts and colouring on the app on my phone, and I found it so therapeutic. I'm probably going to go for a little walk later on, maybe get some photos. Got quite a few photos the other day, so I'm just like trying to find things that I haven't already taken photos of. And my photos, the art exhibition, which is on Monday, which is tomorrow, I don't think they've arrived yet, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get my photos in the art exhibition, which is kind of annoying. But what can we do? We're in a pandemic, and the post deliveries are not the best at the best of times, let alone with a pandemic on their hands, so things aren't really running as smoothly as they normally are. So I'm just going to have to hope that they're here soon, and I'll just have to have a bit of a late entry I'm sure they'll understand there's nothing I can really do about it, because these things happen, so I just gotta stay calm and just hope that they get here as soon as they can, and then I can have them up next week or whenever really. I'll just have to let them know if they don't arrive by tomorrow morning at the earliest. I'll have to let them know. Unfortunately, I can't have them in there yet anyway. But these things happen. Sometimes things happen that you can't control, and you just gotta stay calm and see what else you can do and just hope for the best. I'm now off to go make myself some lunch. Probably gonna have a cheese toastie, maybe cheese and ham toastie, who knows. Get myself a cup of tea. Love cups of tea. I've been drinking so many cups of tea at the moment. If you prick my arm with a needle, I think instead of blood, tea will probably come out. And I've just been watching a few TikToks. Probably going to go make a few TikToks, and that's all with that. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely week and all have a lovely rest of your Wednesday, and I shall see you soon. Wait, what day is it today? No, have a lovely rest of your weekend and a lovely week ahead. I don't know why I thought it was Wednesday. See, my brain is just going all over the place. It's just, all the days just seem to be blurring together. I literally thought it was Wednesday today, but it's Sunday. Hope you guys will have a lovely rest of your Sunday and a great week ahead. And I shall see you soon with you vlog very soon. Bye.